And with the brutal heat wave and this humidity comes concerns about those who spend a lot of time outdoors, especially high school student athletes who are just getting their season started. Our Tali Latoy has the story.
There's some kind of adjustment made in almost every situation because of the heat.
High school sports are heating up, and so is the weather. The ongoing heat wave is gripping the state of California, especially here in the Coachella Valley. Fall sports already well underway, from golf to tennis and especially football.
Football is one of the biggest sports. We tend to, as athletic trainers, go to our highest risk sports. They have the most gear on, they wear the most stuff, they've got just a lot of outside energy that they're running through. Football is really the one that we watch the most for right now.
And these excessive heat warnings are prompting school officials to act, even if that means postponing or even canceling games.
We've done things like bring kids in and have practices indoors. We've canceled practices. We've canceled games and matches.
So if we've got to cancel practices that are, for golf outside or tennis that's outside, then we cancel them. And it is what it is.
Officials are even bringing them inside as much as possible whenever needed. And many are taking advantage of the new late starts for schools.
Morning practices have become something that's much more available now because of the later start time.
Do a lot of our morning practices before school comes back into session. We already do that kind of stuff, and we'll continue to do that as long as we have to.
Adjustments to schedules are just the beginning in combating these triple-digit temps, as trainers and coaches have their eyes tight on keeping these teens cool.
We have the kids take their shoulder pads and their helmets off. You lose heat fastest that way through your head, hands, and feet. And so we do things to make sure that they can get those things off to get some of the heat off their body. Treat every day differently. Depends on the accommodations that we need to make.
But with the long-awaited Friday night lights back on here in the Valley, district officials are ensuring the utmost safety for these teens hitting the gridiron, with an athletic trainer on site at every event and even practices.
They're more trained than any of us in recognizing the symptoms, how to mitigate those symptoms, and most importantly, they're out there monitoring every single day with the kids and the coaches, and so they make adjustments on the fly as they happen. If it happens anytime during any practice or drill or anything, if a kid wants water, they're not denied the ability to get water.
Tali Latoy, NBC Palm Springs, News First.